If you are thinking about embarking upon your own long-range nautical adventure, perhaps even thinking about cruising around the world single-handedly or with a partner, then this boat, Brit, hull number 3 of the long-range Cruiser 58 range of Explorer yachts, could be your ideal boat. In this video we will take a look at Brit, including taking a deep dive into her impressive capabilities, and best of all, she is currently listed for sale with the Volk Yacht Brokers, but more about that later in the video. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe to my channel as we power towards 50,000 subscribers. Every new subscriber really does count. This CEA certified long-range Explorer yacht is made of marine grade 5083 aluminium. At 8mm thick, her hull is incredibly strong. Her top sides are 6mm thick and her wheelhouse and deck are 5mm thick. The LRC 58 was designed by Dennis Harjema of Ars Nautica Design and was built in 2017 by Netherlands-based Alloboot. Her long and narrow design and the fact that she has a very rugged and simple engine means that weighing in at 15 tons fully laden, she is incredibly economical to run. With her fuel tanks topped off, a clean bottom and sailing 8 knots on average, her range is 3,500 nautical miles. But if you reduce the speed by just 1 knot and slow down to 7 knots, her range extends to 5,000 nautical miles. Brit was designed and built to spend extended periods of time off the grid. She's a full-time liveaboard explorer yacht and can meet the demands and needs of someone who wants to create their own adventure away from the noise and humdrum of modern-day shore-based living. She has an LOA of 17.6 meters, which is 58 feet. She has a beam of 4 meters, which is 13 feet and 1 inch, and a draft of just over 0.5 meters, which is 3 feet and 1 inch. With her radar mast down, her air draft is just 3.5 meters, which is 11 feet and 5 inches. So she is just as well suited to cruising inland waterways as she is crossing vast oceans. Let us now take a look inside Brit before we check out her engine room and talk a little bit more about her specifications. She has one double cabin with up to 3 additional convertible berths. Boarding her from the stern of the vessel, we enter a functional and well laid out open cockpit that is finished with non-skid paint on the deck. The L-shaped seating area on the starboard side is finished with teak. The bathing platform and transom door allows for easy access into the cockpit. You can also access the engine room and workshop via the cockpit through a door that is located here. On the port side is where we find the vessel's sea-safe life raft. But now let's head inside and take a look around the living and accommodation areas. As we enter the saloon via the cockpit, we find the galley located on the port side. The galley has a Bosch 2-burner gas cooker and a 47-litre Bosch electric oven. There is also a Bosch 140-litre fridge and a Zanussi freezer. There's plenty of counter space for preparing meals, and what a view to prepare your meal too. The large windows allow lots of natural light into this area, making you feel connected to your surroundings. Meanwhile, the helm position is located on the starboard side. Over here we have the engine controls for the Beta engine. Moving over to port, we have the VHF radio, which are beneath the Furuno radar display and chart plotter. The vessel is also fitted with a bow thruster that comes with a remote control. As you would expect with an ocean crossing liveaboard explorer yacht, the vessel is also fitted with an autopilot, AIS, EPIRB, searchlight and CCTV system for the engine room. On the starboard side of the saloon we have a raised mahogany seating area. This is one area of the boat that can be transformed into additional berths if the owner requires them. This raised seating area offers uninterrupted 360-degree views around the vessel. I think the LRC 58 offers a very functional and easy to maintain layout. This living space allows you to feel connected to your surroundings while providing a comfortable area to unwind and relax as you decide on where next to drop the hook. The arrangement is perfect for anyone who wants to set off on their own or with a partner for a once-in-a-lifetime trip. Next, let us check out a below-deck lounging area that can also be turned into some additional berths. The below-deck area is accessed via this opening. To port is a seating area with a dining table, and over to starboard is where we find a lounging area that can be changed into some additional bunks. Being in here reminds me of being aboard sailing yachts of a similar size. And of course, one of the great things about liveaboard sailing yachts is just how low maintenance and rugged the living and accommodation areas are. When you are single-handed sailing, the last thing you want to have to worry about is spending lots of time maintaining the interior spaces. And with the LRC 58, you can really sense that this Explorer yacht has been built for adventurers who want to spend more time exploring and route planning and less time on mundane tasks involving the upkeep of the interior. And of course, the benefit of having a motor yacht as opposed to a sailing yacht is that when you hit those dead wind zones, you can just keep on cruising at a decent speed. And of course, with a motor yacht, you also get the benefit of sitting behind a stout windscreen when it's windy and rainy outside. And now let us take a look inside the master stateroom. The stateroom is of course located forward and has an immensely comfortable double bed. Personally, I really like the white finish. It gives everything an immaculate and bright feel, which is very important when spending extended periods of time at sea. Speaking from personal experience, a dark living space can feel very oppressive. The bathroom has a standing shower with hardwood floor, glass shower door, wash basin, Tecma electrical freshwater toilet plumbed to the black water tank, separate shower cabin and unlimited hot water. Now we have finished taking a look around the accommodation and living areas, let's check out the engine room and workshop. Brit has a workshop outfitted with a vice and numerous spare parts kept in the lazarette, such as a freshwater pump, impeller, gaskets, oil filter, belt set, fuses, bilge pump and LED lamps. Brit is powered by a single 90 horsepower Beta Marine diesel engine. It gives her a top speed of 9 knots with a cruising speed of 7 knots. She also has a Whisper Power 4.4 kilowatt generator. One of the key elements in achieving efficiency is the controllable pitch propeller. There is a manually operated hydraulic pump at the helm for adjusting the pitch. With an exhaust gas temperature gauge, this allows the engine to be loaded up to optimum operating temperature, regardless of the conditions, thus extracting the maximum mileage from every litre of fuel. Her fuel tanks can hold 3,000 litres of diesel or 792 gallons. Her freshwater tank has a capacity of 1,100 litres, which is 290 gallons, and her blackwater tank has a capacity of 240 litres, which is 63 gallons. The tank levels are monitored by BEP marine sensors. The boat is also fitted with MATNS active fin stabilisation, hydraulically powered by the main engine. It's also worth pointing out that the vessel has a crash bilge pump fitted that has a capacity to pump 18,000 litres of water per hour. I am sure that many of you will agree that this is a very impressive and spacious engine room. It's also worth pointing out that Brit is fitted with 4 Panasonic 245 WP solar panels. Dennis Harjama designed this long-range Explorer yacht to be built from aluminium because of its strength, lightweight, and the fact that it can be left unpainted. The unpolished workboat look of this boat on the outside means that she can blend in various ports around the world without drawing too much unwanted attention, which I think is essential when you are cruising to ports which are left off the list of boat owners who might be worried about attracting too much attention from individuals with, shall we say, ulterior motives. At the time of uploading this video in January 2023, Brit is listed for sale with the Volk Yacht Brokers for €695,000, which is around 737,000 US dollars or £611,000 sterling. If you're interested in finding out more about this boat, then I've left a link to the Vault's website in the video description. And remember, if you have access to a boat that you'd like me to feature on my YouTube channel, then you can get in contact with me via the details that I'll leave in the video description. As ever, I'd like to say a huge thank you to my channel members for supporting my YouTube channel. And I'd like to welcome Jim Chill and Bill Black to my crew. YouTube's channel membership is a bit like Patreon, and once you become a member, you'll get access to exclusive content, as well as behind the scenes information. Once you become a member of my channel, then you can access the exclusive content via the community tab. Here's the mobile version for an example, but you can also access the same menu options via the desktop version. If you're interested in finding out more about becoming a member of my channel, then you can click on the join button that appears underneath this video, or you can click on the link in the video description. Please don't forget to give the video a like and to subscribe to my channel for more content. Also, don't forget to check out my other videos and playlists. Once I get to 100,000 subscribers, then I'm seriously thinking about celebrating by taking a jet ski out to sea in a full-sate gal. So that's something you won't want to miss, so please subscribe if you haven't already.